I can change it better after.
I'll show you what I know.
Oh look, I leveled up. How did you end up with the guild?
I used to live in Valenwood, working at my father's winery. We made the finest wine to ever cross your lips, I promise you. We were doing well. Plenty of coin, a huge mansion, and I was even betrothed to a lovely young woman.
Why would you leave all that behind?
Because it was dull. Every day was the same boring routine. Working at the winery, social visits with friends, parties with no one I cared about. I just wanted a little excitement. Something dangerous.
Like being a pest?
I hooked up with a guild in Valenwood. I think they called themselves the Silver Crescents. Spent quite a few years doing jobs for them. Made a lot of coin, but I didn't care.
And how did you end up in Skyrim?
Well, after a while, my father caught on to what I was doing. He confronted me one night and gave me a choice. Either leave Valenwood, or he'd have me thrown into jail. Gave me a day to say my goodbyes to everyone.
That must have been difficult.
I ended up in Skyrim thanks to a contact I'd made when I was with the Crescents. Good old Delvin. He introduced me to Gallus, and that was it. I've been here ever since. And you know what? Despite what I left behind, I don't regret it one bit.
Does the guild provide other services?
If talk... Also, I recommend hitting the training room if you need more practice. Helped me out of a jam more than once. The moment room. What did you think about my idea? If you ever need more practice with the bow, just write me. You want me to tell you exactly what I think? Well, yes, please. I think if bring your catches wins the make they'll beat you right out of it. So drop it. What's the hurry? What's going on? I'm sure we'll speak again. Need something? What's on your mind?
I suppose I should. Well, basically what happened was I infiltrated guild in Lower State. For reasons of my own. Sorry, for reasons of the guild. But I had my own reasons. I knew Arangoth. Slimy sweat toad. He's still alive, mind. But we used to be in a group of vigilantes together. See, when I said about redemption, I wasn't on about bandits, but a group of vigilantes. But after about 10 years of training and fighting with them, I added on to who they really were. They were not in it to protect people. Every single one of them wanted was gold. Apart from my friend, who was killed a week before I left myself. I knew this because it was one of those days when you get... And I've picked on about a week later that they were all just bandits and mindless fools and puppets working behind the mind of this slimy toad. Arangoth. He was in that clan.
Heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation.
You in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess. Yeah, what do you want?
Of the handmaids
This is about the meadery. We can talk later.
No, Mom. We talked about this. Talon?
Kira, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Mama. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity. Blessings of Here Now, good luck. Mara bless you.
It's about time I settled down after I'm done with this
May you
Thieves
return to
Guild.
benevolence and safety.
I'm gonna settle down and
Oh, it's
The-
you again. What in blazes do you want?
Helcariva.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
What's the word around town?
Sibby Blackfriar is furious that his ex-lover tried to murder him. He's leaving no stone unturned searching for her. Door's over there. Why would you use it?
I have got a contract first for the clothes which I wear.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. Currently in mourning.
I entered Golding State and killed every mercenary there without being detected. We need to talk private.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive.
How about we skip this conversation?
You're a firebrand, aren't you? It's about time Brynjolf sent me someone with business sense. I was beginning to think he was running some sort of beggars guild over there.
You have no faith in the guild, because neither do I.
Faith? I don't have faith in anyone.
Ah,
All
supposed to
I
say that.
care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area.
Where do I begin?
Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Martius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
Who runs a show at Honningbrew Meadery?
Some layabout named Sabion. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now.
Sabion sounds small and just a friendly competition.
Not a day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabion get as far as he did. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market and a chunk of my profits with it. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly.
So get rid of him, he's no longer a threat.
Exactly. With Sabion in prison, his meadery will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. No more competition.
Why strike now?
The Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Sabion could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that.
You're not... I'm not gonna...
One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job, and you will be sorry.
You
Huh.
have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
I didn't want to do that, trust me.
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In Blackmarsh tradition, I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
I could find those for you.
I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you.
Can you tell me about the wedding ring?
Every Argonian wedding, 2 of the gems. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives.
Louis?
Go on then. No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town.
You're a fugitive, aren't you? I'm a lot smarter than I look. I used some splash
Go on
potion
then.
to colour my
Deliver
hair,
message to Sibby.
and I seem to have grown a bit of a beard in my... You might not recognize me as Strago Polescar anymore, but that's because my hair went grey earlier. Now it's back to being the colour it was. Probably stay that way now. Right. I know where I'm going. Let's get to Whiterun. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
I work for Bellathor.
Dun, dun.
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm
Done.
sure we've got something. You tried mercenary work? That might suit you. If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
Yes.
Fear not. Some dragon or giant will be ready.
I don't fear. I killed Alduin.
Do your good deed for the day. My friend Maven and I. Have you met Maven in Richter? We know our place in this world. Know the place of others, too.
I'm actually running a job for Maven at the moment. As you can see by my attire.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
I don't wear that Blades armor anymore because it's. But until I go to my home in Sultan, I'll leave it lying around in the odd place.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the coal down.
Watch what you do. You need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim. You're in the right place. Malice is teaching me everything he knows about brewing. Hopefully, I can take over. If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're
You
gone.
need to leave Carlotta Valentia alone.
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
She's not gonna stop this nonsense.
Maybe you're right. I guess I just didn't want anyone to think I couldn't handle one Lord Lass. On my honor, I won't bother Carlotta ever again. Some parting advice? Women, love. This next song goes out to the Dragonborn, the savior of Skyrim.
Here you are, Malice.
Yes, Mom.
Can't a man drink in peace?
Give me a second.
You want a drink?
Did you know that some Elka warriors are looking for a red guard woman?
Are you sure? Oh no. Please, come with me. I need to speak to you privately.
Can't a man drink in peace?
Come with me.
Hold on, I'll be back in a second, Malice.
Please, we need to speak in private.
I don't accept Alduin work.
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers. I mean it. I'll cut you in half. So the Alakir know where I am? What do they offer you? Gold? How many more of them are coming? Tell me.
Relax, I'm not going to hurt you.
Then I need your help. And there isn't anyone else I can trust here in the city.
Perhaps, maybe, Walter.
I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking for me, the Alakir, they are assassins in the employ of the Almeri Dominion. They wish to exchange my blood for gold. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution.
How am I supposed to get rid of them?
They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are.
Any suggestions?
I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust.
Trust me.
Find me the
You
moment
can
the
trust.
Alakir are taken care of.
Can't a man drink in peace?
Maven said you were expecting me.
I'm gonna keep this short because we've got Cunning Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard. And we're going to poison the mead.
You have the poison.
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. Know what I mean?
How do I fit in?
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
Clever.
Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done.
Trust me, I can get it done.
Before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
So how do I get to the brewing vat?
Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where you should start.
So what about just going into the brewery?
Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right ahead.
Why bother poisoning the nest for Sabjorn?
Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, we don't want the pests coming back. Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there. Now you need to clear them out.
And why are you doing this?
I made the mistake of borrowing coin from Sabjorn. He's allowing me to pay it back, but he's working my fingers to the bone. He treats me like a slave. I have to do every nasty, dirty job in the meadery.
There's more than that to this, isn't there?
If this plan works, not only is my debt gone, but I'll be set up for life. Maven and I worked out a little deal. If Sabjorn ends up in jail, she's going to take over his meadery. And guess who gets to run the Blackbriar meadery in Whiterun? You're looking at him. Remember, Sabjorn will be needing a helping hand. Make it look good.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
If it's a lady you're looking for, I'm a bard. Trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should
Think you can go blade to blade with me?
Some parting advice?
You'll be dead in 6 seconds.
Think you could play with me? You'd be dead in 4.
If it's work you need,
Give me a latest gossip.
the companions in Jorvasku, they're recruiting new members from what I hear.
Yes, I'm one of them. Heard any others?
Been hearing some strange tales of the Jarl's children. Say the one's turning wicked, and the others have an ill-favored look to them. Best to keep clear. Need anything else? Just let me know.
What? Balgraf has strange children. Oh my god, you.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor.
I don't really feel like drinking.
Well, come back when you do, my friend. Come back when you do.
You look very...
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place.
I don't really look at that guy. He looks like that sanguine Daedric prince. You see that right there? That's going to be nothing.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Learn the merchant nothing.
And what of my son?
Run an inn someday. Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side and he chose poorly.
There's just nothing a Lord woman. What's your mind doing? Hey, watch it.
Not a Joe's poorly, but he's still a person.
My
my son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborns, where is he? Where are you holding my four out?
Do you believe this old hag? Holding him?
Chops and steaks.
Why,
where you are.
I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, Colin. Your stupid son is dead. He died a storm-cloaked traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Fresh from the wild.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
I ain't done nothing.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
No.
What? What are you looking at?
Check
I
that.
work for Bellathor.
Tell me,
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market.
if you got a key for the Honey Brew Meadery, I'm just gonna go there and say that this clothing is just completely part and parcel of my job. Let's go.
Disrespect the law, you disrespect me.
Disrespect me and you disrespect my laws. Okay. If I'm a thief, I best think of alternate escape routes when I'm trying to escape guards. Don't want to chase after that. Like how I just jumped across the river. What do you want?
What is it? Beer for the boy, eh? I'm a swordsman myself.
Let's see if I can find a way in. No, the meter needs a key. You'll have one. Right, from here on in. This place is in dire straits.
Be careful. What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Is something wrong?
Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Honningbrew Reserve for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
I might be able to help.
Oh, really? And I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done.
That's the only way I operate.
Well, that's not how I operate, so forget it.
Just pay me when the job's done.
My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely
How do I
destroyed.
permanently clear this vermin?
I bought some poison. If you plant this in the vermin,
You've got a
it'll
deal.
come back until every one of those things are dead. Was something we discussed unclear?
You mentioned it, someone named
This
Miles.
is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of gold some time ago. I knew he'd never be able to pay back. Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper. Now I've got to clear this mess.
You sly dog. You know what this Honningbrew mead looks? I'll try some. Blackbriar tastes a bit better. I'm gonna get drunk after this one. I'm gonna drink. Right, I need to find his. Whoa, cow. What was that? That's traps. Oh well. Just make it more awesome when they add in the traps. Let's have a look at the range lunatic down. Ah, that hurt. Die. You see, and in the end, he's the one who's dead. Yeah. See, frostbites, that's how I roll. Oh, God. I quickly stepped over. I stepped in the trap because it caught the back of my leg. It hurt, but it wasn't. Felt like a loon. Whoa, whoa, what the hell's that? Who's Hamlin? He's a powerful mad guy, isn't he? Just threw rocks at the wind and spat upon me as if the menfolk dragged me into Whiteland's prison. They branded me a danger to peaceful existence, used words like madman and insane. Could a madman escape prison undetected? Could a lunatic establish a laboratory right under the noses? Could a psychopath create a mighty army from the common skeever? My days as in... I'll read this later. At least they forgot one thing. I broke the lock, now we're in. Typical. Because maybe hasn't been thought through. Why make a tunnel there? I don't want that cast iron pot. I'm so glad he... I should really... And I should enter the same way I came in to lower the rate of suspicion that this sorry sod. What's above here? Here we go. Oh my god. Fos Lada. Fos. 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 Seems as if that's such a low ground. No, I'm gonna do it. Whoosh! Let's go. I'm only poisoning the meat. Poison the meat. Poisoning the meat. Poisoning the meat. Poisoning the meat.
I can't wait to see. Was something we discussed unclear?
Job's finished.
Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished.
What about my pay?
You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
And does the customer. Oh my god.
Well, Sabjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Hunting Brew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored.
Oh my god. This is awesome.
By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known that. This place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems. I haven't heard even a scratch at the door. Have you done it?
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. See how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move. Farewell, Sabjorn.
So, my friend.
I don't think that could have gone. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften?
I need to get a look at Sabjorn's books.
So, Maven wants to hunt down... You're welcome to... Here, this should help.
Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
Don't worry, my friend. I'm sure I'll have to nick it all. There we go. Right. Sabion. Within the enclosed crate, you will find the final payment. As we discussed, Honeygreen Meadery shall now begin brewing mead at Alford in regards to concerned about interference from Maven Blackbeard. I assume that I'll do. I can assure you that I'll do everything in my power to keep her assets in her cronies at bay. This is the beginning of a long and successful future for the both of us. A. I'll have a look at that sent note again. See if I accidentally left it in the dresser. Damn it, I have to run all the way around again. No, I emptied it. Almost through here. Export level. Just me in the realm of oblivion. Oh, for God's sake. By the 6th. What was the point in this? Oh, it might as well. I'm doing this for the point of why not. It seems as if he's hiding. He's got something to hide. That helped. Right. Right, I've conducted my investigation. I'll leave this place in the hands of you.
I can't believe that worked. Start changing it over to the Blackfriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of it. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you're in the area, you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know.
You never mentioned that lunatic living in the tunnel's mouse.
I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk him. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later.
There's a bunch of corpses down there now. See this axe? Yes, this axe. See it? See this part of the axe? See that part of the axe? See what's gonna happen to that part of the axe? It'll go in your face! Stop smelling the... Does it say Blackfriar yet? So, Mr. Adventure.
No.
Olligaggin.
I'm not a vampire. She does return to Riften. So, God. Don't walk off.
Ain't no doubt about it. Thieves Guild is back, and they got Riften in their grip.